Hey, welcome into your guitar lesson for today. Take a seat, grab a guitar. Today we're gonna learn how to play Die With a Smile by Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. And die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If you are a beginner wanting to learn this song, you have come to the right place because I have obliterated all of the bar chords for you by putting a capo on the second fret. If you don't already have a capo, feel free to check out my Guitar Goddess capos. I'll link them right here for you. Today we are wearing brushed bronze on our guitar today, but I also have rose gold and wood grain. Now I will say this song is very chord heavy, which is gonna mean memorization. We have 14 chords in total, and I'm just gonna start listing them off for you. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with G major 7 to C major 7. Easy transition there. Then we have B minor 7, B7, E sus4, E major, E minor. We have A major, A minor 7, A minor 9, D6, D7, G major, and D over F sharp. Whew. So that's all 14 chords. The biggest tip that I can give you with this song is to really pay attention to your chord transition paths, meaning what chord you're starting from, going to the next and the next, because that's essentially what you need to practice, is moving from one chord to the next. So work on memorizing those chords first, then work on those transitions. If you need some extra help with that, I have a beginner course, I have my 7-day practice planner. All of those things will help you with that. For strumming, we have one pattern for the entire song, so that makes it a lot easier in a sense to not have to think about a million different strumming patterns. So all I'm gonna have you do is just mute your strings, just like this. We're gonna have down, down, up, down, up. So most of the chords are gonna be played twice with that pattern. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. There will be some where it's just one time, and I will let you know in the text right here. So keep an eye out for that. I don't want to overwhelm you, so I'm just going to break this song down section by section. So we're going to start with the intro progression here, and it's just 2 chords. So we're going to start with our G major 7 to C major 7. So we have then verse. Our second progression takes place in the verses, and it's our same G major 7 to C major 7 progression twice, and then it extends into C major 7, and that C major 7 will carry into the pre-chorus, which we'll get into next. Our third progression takes place in the pre-choruses and starts off on our C major 7, connecting from the previous verses, and then it's going to go into our G major 7 to B minor 7 to E sus4 to E major. Our fourth progression takes place in both the first and second choruses, and it starts off on A minor 7 to D7 to B minor 7 to E minor, and you're going to repeat that line one more time. Our next line of progression is A minor 7 to D7 to G major to D over F sharp, which is a quick transition, by the way, and then we have E minor. And then our last line of progression is A minor 7 to D7, then you mute, no chord, and then we're going to go into our G major 7 to C major 7. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next Our fifth set of progressions is going to take place in the bridge with an interlude, and we're going to start off with a B minor 7 to E minor to A minor 7 to D7, back to B minor 7 to E minor. So that was the bridge. Now our next progression is going to be our interlude, starting off on A minor 9 to D6 to B minor 7 to E minor. And we're going to play this progression twice. Now, before we play through this part, I want to make a note that at the end of the second chorus, we don't actually have the G major 7 to C major 7. That's just in the first chorus. So we have the, if the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. So we're just going to pick up that A minor 7 and D7 again into the bridge. The world was ending, I'd wanna be right next to you. Our sixth and final set of progressions takes place in the final chorus, and really the only thing that's different here is the third line of progression in the chorus. It's going to go from A minor 7 to B7 to E minor to A major. Everything else is the same. And that is how to play Die with a Smile on guitar. If you have a song that you would like to request, you can send it to me right here, and I will catch you in the next lesson.